Hey everybody, what's up? This is Absol and Purrloin back here again. This time we got some actual competitive battling footage. So I'm on the bottom with the Rain Dance team, and my opponent is on the top with the Sandstorm team. So yeah, we're gonna get this started. I didn't record the actual because online battles are extremely laggy. So just to save time. So he sends out Darmanitan. And I'm just looking like, oh, it's shiny. Well, that's what Purrloin said. I sent out Celebi, and I switched her out immediately because I did not want to take a Flare Blitz. So I sent out Politoed, so that way Drizzle.
Your beautiful Drizzle team. Oops, my finger got in the way. Bad finger. Bad finger.
I knew my Politoed was defensively trained, so I knew it could take a hit under the rain.
The guy has a cool name. Just something nice and plain and simple like Tyler. Unlike the first guy, his name was like Rafika or something.
Yeah, we had like a rage quitter earlier when we tried to do another battle. I beat his Tentacruel in a Scald War, and he rage quitted.
It was really funny, and I was like, no, my video.
So here was the play that really like defined the rest of the game. So he used Thunder. I assumed that it was Spect or Scarf because most Latioses are. So I switched out into my Jolteon to soak up the Thunder, get a free switch in.
That is a really cool name.
Blitza. To get the free switch in. He assumed I was going to Thunder, so he sent in Landoras, but I had Hidden Power Ice. And that's what I used to try to kill his Latios. He sent in the shiny Landoras, and this is what changed the whole flow of the game.
Poor Landoras.
So this was overall the deciding factor of the game. In the 5th turn, I cleared his most powerful sweeper, and now all that was left was Darmanitan to really like Darmanitan and Latios.
Politoed. He's got the cutest Politoed I've ever seen.
Cause it's a girl.
She's got rosy cheeks. I'm sure the boy does too, but hers
He
are
sent
just
out his
cute.
Latios, and I got some hacks right here. I scalded his Latios again, and this time I got a burn, which was really good, because this was also another key point in turning the game. Because now his Latios was going to continually take damage since I didn't really have an effective way of sweeping into it. So I used Protect again to get some more leftovers recovery because I knew he would go for Thunder again.
Yeah, and if Thunder hit Politoed, you all know that would have been an awful thing.
That we would have been having some frog legs.
Wow.
He withdrew his Latios. I predicted a switch, but I didn't know he was sending Darmanitan. I thought he was sending Tyranitar, which really took me off by surprise. So I sent out Celebi, which was kind of a bad switch right here. I tried to predict that he was sending Tyranitar to try to stop like the weather.
Yeah, I was really upset. I was like, Celebi, no.
I let Celebi take the Flare Blitz because I knew it could take it under the rain. And I thought Darmanitan would take more damage than it did, but...
Yeah, that recoil took a lot of damage, but like not enough.
Alright, so this one I took like a really big risk and I went for U-turn because I thought that he wouldn't think that I would keep Celebi in. And yep, I was right. So he withdrew Darmanitan to send in Terrakion.
Terrakion looks a little like Keldeo with those colors.
So the U-turn was a success. I was able to keep Celebi alive for like a future necessity.
Not very effective move.
Doesn't matter, I did damage and was able to switch for free. So then I was able to send out Keldeo.
That pony.
So I had a choice of using Surf or Hydro Pump. Since I didn't want Hydro Pump missing to end what I thought would be the sweep, I used Surf just as a safer option. I felt that a 2 times boosted Surf would be able to kill the rest of his team under Stealth Rock. Sorry about the rain shower, babe.
Yeah, not only does he rain shower on the team, he rain showers on my hand.
But then I forgot he had Reuniclus, and I was like,
Hey, it looks a little better.
fuck me.
It looks a little better, like lighter colored on the camera, so it's a little more bearable. It's actually a bit purplish on the actual screen, and I think it's kind of ugly. A shiny Reuniclus. Oh, and this was upsetting to me. He killed Keldeo with payback.
Psyshock.
Oh, oops, my bad.
Psyshock.
Thank you for the correction. Yeah, I was like, wasn't that payback? That shouldn't have killed Keldeo, because payback is a dark type. Maybe like, it was Psyshock and it was Psychic. Okay,
So-
that was awkward.
So this was a good play on his part, but he just happened to get beat by hacks again. He sent out Tyranitar finally. I was going to thunder his Reuniclus, but he sends out Tyranitar, his Sandstream. Thunder is only 50% accurate, and it still hits. And not only does it hit, it hits hard, and it gives a nice little paralysis too. I was like, Jesus, I was getting all the hacks this round.
Yeah, it was unfortunate for his opponent, but at least he didn't rage quit.
So I sent out Fortress just for fun. I hadn't sent him out. I was trying to see if I could get a layer of spikes down to help take down that Darmanitan. But then Darmanitan still came out anyways, and I was like, my Fortress is going to die. But Darmanitan is taking a lot of residual damage, so all the recoil from the Flare Blitzes, the Stealth Rock, the Sandstorm.
Doesn't Darmanitan look really masculine?
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a masculine. So why is it a female?
Right.
Awkwardness.
There goes Paito jumping in the air to eat leftovers again.
So he withdraws his Darmanitan, which I felt was a bad move. But then again, I should have predicted a switch. But I didn't want to risk my Polito getting killed before the Weather War was over. Of course, this is end game, so I just wanted to make sure. But I didn't want him to send out Tyranitar and the rest of his Pokemon with me having, like, hindered by the Sandstorm. So he sends out Darmanitan again. It's eating a lot of Stealth Rock damage. I used Protect just because I could to ensure Leftovers recovery to give me a little bit more survival on that Earthquake.
Yeah, probably if he hadn't used Protect, Polito probably would have been killed. But since he did that,
I survived with
damage.
like 28, 29.
Yeah. Really didn't have much left.
So I was able to get a successful Scald off.
Yeah.
And this at the point was the GG. He only had a paralyzed Tyranitar left, and I still have 4 Pokemon on the team. So I let him finally win the Weather War, but he didn't technically win.
Yeah. Win the battle, lose the war. Is that how it goes?
Yep. No, he won the war but lost the battle, which is kind of awkward.
Oh, I had
And
it
this-
backwards.
No, the saying you had was correct,
Okay.
but it's just awkward in this
Oh, remember
situation.
the Giga Impact.
Yeah, I was wondering why he ran Giga Impact. I was like, that's awkward for a Tyranitar. Just use Stone Edge. You don't have to waste another turn.
Beautiful Volcarona.
So I finish it off with the Bug Buzz.
That's an awkward way to finish it. Kind of embarrassing.
But yeah, that was a good battle. The turning point, of course, was Hidden Power icing the Landorus on the switch and then getting the Scald on Latios to prevent any more shenanigans. So
Shenanigans.
So all of that happened within like the first 5 to 6 turns. So that just goes to show you that Pokemon games are won from the opening game, not so much the mid game.
Well, good job.
All right. So yep, this was Absol and Purrloin.
All right, guys. Until next time.
Oh yeah, just one last thing. No, one last thing. Palito, 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 palito,
All right,
palito,
guys.
palito, 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 palito.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Palito.